I got involved with Teen Esteem about 4 years ago. I remember stepping into Doherty Valley High School in the middle of an assembly. Now picture 2 grandstands full of students. As a professional speaker and communications coach, it's probably the hardest audience I've ever seen. But in the middle of that audience were 3 Teen Esteem speakers. And these speakers kept those students captivated. And I remember 2 really important pieces of that assembly. One, the speakers invited a girl down and they pulled out a tape measure. And they said, let's pull out this tape measure. Can you show us where you fit on this line? And she pinpointed, she was 16, she pinpointed to the 16 on there. And so they said, all right, hold your finger there. And they pulled the tape measure out to about 82, 83, the typical lifespan. And what they conveyed to her and to the rest of the students in that audience is that the choices they make right now at 16 impact the rest of their lives. And so those choices are really important. The other point that they made is that the pressures they feel right now are momentary because their life is long. And so they can be reminded that this point in time will pass. And in that assembly, the other thing that stood out is they were talking about real issues that mattered to those students: pressure, high school, grades, college, drugs, alcohol, all the things that these students faced on a day-to-day basis, anxiety and depression. And yet they finished the assembly with one really powerful moment. They pulled out 3 cups. They pulled out a red Solo cup and reminded the students that they are not disposable. They pulled out a white mug and reminded them that even when a white mug breaks and you need to replace it, that they are not replaceable. And then they pulled out the teacup, the valuable teacup that's in the china cabinet. And they reminded students that they are invaluable, like this teacup. It is irreplaceable, that they have infinite worth. That moment, I decided I gotta be part of this. I wanna be part of Teen Esteem, I wanna get behind it. And what I didn't realize at the time is that Teen Esteem wasn't just for students. I went online, I checked out the website, and there I found a ton of videos that were gonna help me. I had middle schoolers at the time. I was just giving them a phone. Didn't realize I was opening them up to the world in their pocket, that they were gonna have access to things like YouTube and pornography, things I hadn't even thought about. Teen Esteem was my guide. Teen Esteem helped educate me and guide me. In the 4 years that I've been involved with Teen Esteem, I have seen Teen Esteem be that guide for parents and students. We want to create a legacy. We want to help kids make healthy choices. We want to help kids be educated on the issues they face. And we want to ensure that parents have the tools, especially right now, to create resilient kids, to create kids that they have a great and strong relationship with. And so at Teen Esteem, we ask that you come alongside and partner with us. We need support, we need champions, we need parents and students that are willing to get out there and tell of our message, and we need people that are willing to give. That's why Andrew and I give. We believe in this message, and we hope that you will join with us in giving to Teen Esteem. Monthly donors are the best thing we can get because we believe that as we commit monthly, we commit to leaving a lasting legacy, a legacy of healthy kids that will one day create a really healthy future for Danville, San Ramon, and the rest of our valley. Thank you.